whatever is inside me, it's still there. What if it happens again? I killed someone.
We need help! Help! I need help!
Anyone see anything?
Hiding every night from those things, that's one thing. This is something that people are gonna have to blame someone for.
I feel like something wants me to go in here.
We can go in together if you want. Ready?
What is up? What's going on, From Family? How you guys doing today? We are back, and we are back with another episode 8, and we have 2 more after tonight. Boy, it's going to be hard when this series ends, but for those of you that don't know, got a little stuff planned for when the season does end. So Tuesday night, we do the reviews, and we will continue to do our shows on that night. We're going to break down from episode 1 all the way till probably the end of episode 3. And we're going to go back and we're going to actually, do some theorizing and try and figure out if there's any more secrets that we need to figure out, where we went wrong on some of our theories, and if we could come up with any new theories. So that's definitely going to be interesting. That's 2. Also, all depends on how this season ends, right? Hopefully, we don't get too many answers. I don't mind if we get some, but I don't want all of them. I want to be able to still, make some theories and make videos and stuff like that until the next season comes on. So hopefully we can do that. Plus, the show is not going to give us pure answers, and the end of these next 3 episodes are just, we'll get some, but we won't get all the answers we need, Last 2 are Revelations 1 and 2. So that tells me that, we're going to get something in those episodes. I also have another video planned, a Fatima video, which I was supposed to try and get done before this episode. So I hope we don't really get like answers to what's going on with Fatima. We might though. So that might be an issue with that video, because if we get all the answers, then I won't be able to make a video. What do we think's happening to Fatima, right? So, because there's still a lot of theories out there, there's the entity theory, there's the me team no baby theory, and to be honest with you, I'm feeling I might be wrong. I'm feeling that there actually might be a baby, but we'll see. I think we'll get some sort of answers in this episode. This episode is probably going to be the calm before the storm, so I'm not expecting a lot to happen, but I'm also expecting some things to happen. You know what I mean? Still a lot of questions that need to be answered, so I think they're going to go all out in the last 2 episodes, hence why it's a part 1 and a part 2. And I'm pretty sure the cliffhanger for episode 9 is going to be off the chain. Cliffhanger for tonight might even be off the chain. See the trailer, so you know a few things that are going on, and you guys would be proud of me because I actually stayed away from a lot of the spoilers out there, even though I still know one. And guys, I'm about to bring in my co-host, Brian the Grizzly. What's up, brother? How you doing?
I'll be good if you stop watching all these spoilers, man. How about that?
I didn't. I said I was good. I didn't do it. Again, the one I watched, there's still something that was spoiled for me, and I know it's going to happen. But other than that, no. Tell the people where they can find you, sir.
Part of the Spoiler Kings, 1/3 of them. We are doing, we're going to do the breakdown Silo. You guys told me to watch Silo. I fell in love after episode 1. Dude, that is awesome. I'm going to do a breakdown season 1 tomorrow night with Tank. We're going to do, we'll release it, and then we're going to cover that as it's released next week. So I can't wait to start doing that. You guys told me to watch it. I watched it, and now I'm like, what the hell was I missing this entire time? Honestly, you gotta check it out. It's amazing. It really is really good, really well written.
What's it on? Prime?
I watched it on is it on Prime? No, Apple TV.
I got Apple TV, so I can watch it on there. Thank you for popping in, Miss Lobo. She said, I would love if these revelations were flashbacks. We might get some flashbacks. I don't think the whole last 2 episodes will be flashbacks, but I definitely think we will get some. I have a weird feeling that this episode might end with Jasper about to speak, which would lead to Revelations having flashbacks. So that would be interesting. What do you think, Brian?
Well, I think we're going to get a regular episode this time, but the penultimate being next week's. I think a lot of action is going to happen in the penultimate, because then the last episode has to be the one that winds everything up for the entire season, right?
Yeah.
So I think this is going to be more trying to figure out. We're going to see Ellis covering for Fatima, Fatima, and going from there. How does the town react, and who's going to find them out?
I agree with you 100%. Definitely Ellis is going to help cover it up. My question to you does he see her drink blood in this episode, right?
I think after he does the cover up, then something happens when he starts to see her. He's like, what the hell? Realize that she's turned into a monster. And I don't think this relationship is going to make it. I don't think it's going to make it.
I'm right there with you. Sorry about that. It's definitely not going to make it for sure. Either, something's going to happen, someone's going to die, you know what I mean? But definitely it's not going to last. And I think it may be this episode where it dies, you know what I'm saying? It may be this episode, so we will see.
Keep on saying she's going to kill Ellis, right? And I think Ellis might kill her.
Ooh.
And that's what's going to happen. We go into next season with Ellis trying to deal with that. Fell in love, got married, did all this stuff, thought he was going to have a baby, and he's the one who kills her. Ooh. Just like his dad had to kill his brother.
That would be interesting. And it would be like a full circle type of moment. So I absolutely 100% could definitely see that happening. People in the chat, 7 people watching already. For those of you that don't know, the link for the watch party is actually in the chat. It's pinned up there in the chat. So make sure you click on that and you can watch it with us. And yeah, I can't wait for this episode. We got 22 minutes before it starts. Any theories?
I think Acosta's going to find towards the end, I think she's going to find out what happened else, and Boyd is going to make a decision what's going on, and he's going to make the wrong decision for the town, but the right decision for as a father. And then that's why we're going to have all the blowback in the next episode, where it's just going to start flying downhill, and he's going to have to make the town believe in him again, or people are going to die because they don't.
You think Acosta is going to be the one to kind of cause problems for Boyd?
Oh, definitely. She had that look on her face. She's going to be the one who causes all the problems.
What is up, brother? Yes, that is correct. We are back. And remember what I said, after this series is done, we got a show planned for you guys, which I think will be very entertaining. So I hope you guys absolutely check that out as well. That should be definitely fun. But yeah, I agree with you. I think Acosta is going to be, I think she's going to be really onto investigating the crime, which might earn trust from other, members of the community. And she's going to find out that it was Ellis. She may tell Boyd. Boyd may try to cover it up, and that may cause conflict between a couple of parties going on in there. First, I thought it was going to be Randall, but now I'm more concerned with Acosta.
I don't think we're out of the woods with Randall still, man. I still think he's going to do something. Something's going to happen where we're like, that's why they let him live.
100%. 100%. You said we are back. I'm not even going to Moganhid. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, guy, but he said we are back, homies. That is correct. We are back. And it's funny because the weeks go by and I just wait for this day. I'm like, I can't wait for From, you know what I mean? Like, I really can't wait for this episode to drop. And yeah, it's going to be definitely very interesting. And I think it's about time we start getting some answers. But I told them earlier before you came in, I said, this episode's probably going to be the calm before the storm. You know what I mean?
Everyone was complaining about last episode. So I wonder if towards the end of this episode, we start getting a lot of stuff going on. Going into so next week's penultimate one has all this stuff, strife happening at the beginning, and then blowback from all that stuff. So I think we lose 2 or 3 people before the end of the episode, before the end of the season, and I think we lose 2 next week.
100%. I agree with you in everything you said. I think we're losing 2 next week, and it'll probably be Donna and Ellis.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
The only thing I saw, so I sent you that picture of them from season 3.
Yeah.
I sent you that picture of Ellis being there. I was like, whoa, Ellis still there? Really? So
yeah, me too.
what does that mean? It doesn't mean anything because we have ghosts, we have all these type of things. So you don't know what's going to happen.
Facts. I like when new episodes come, but by every episode, we're getting closer to the end. I know. It's like, man, we got this one and then 2 more, and we're going to have to wait a year at least before we get more from. It's crazy.
The problem is they haven't approved the next season yet. Season 4, we're still sitting there waiting. Like, usually within the first 4 or 5 weeks, they approve it, going to go on to the next one. I don't see how they could ever cancel this series because all the love it's getting everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that they haven't approved it, it must cost a lot of money to make.
I agree. Bruh, if they cancel this series and we don't get to see a conclusion to it, that would piss me off. Victory gonna die in episode 10. Oh, Victor, you mean? Ooh.
Yeah, Victor.
Yeah. He's one of my suspects to
do
it
chopping
too.
block.
You know? Yeah, he's definitely on the chopping block. I have Don on the chopping block. I have Victor on the chopping block, and I have Ellis on the chopping block as well. Those 3 are like the major ones that I think may die.
I was looking at a couple of reports about them talking about season 4, and what Donna said made me feel like she's not going to make it out this season.
Really?
Yeah. If you check it out the thing yourself, you make your own conclusion. But the way she talked about, at the beginning they didn't know how many seasons it's going to be, and we don't know what the future holds and all this stuff. And because Boyd was very matter of fact, like, hey, this is what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Donna, I feel like she was saying things like she knows that she's going to bow out in the next 2 episodes. That's what it felt like.
No, to be honest with you, like the way they've been dealing with Donna this season, I'm like, man, it's possible that she could go. It's like all these emotions, and you know what I mean? And unless like, yeah, it looks like they kind of putting it in the work there for her to die at the end of this season. What's up, Nikisha Moore? How you doing? She said, good evening, everyone. That is correct. For those of you just popping in, the link is pinned to the chat where you can watch the episode with us. We got 15 minutes to go. What is up, Doug? How you doing, brother? Thank you for popping in. Said, but that fat guy who sees Fatima's ghost, he's really an important character. Mm-hmm. He is Elgin right now. Yeah. And when I was doing my video, right? I was doing the video of is Tilly still sus, right? Because a lot of people are now saying she's not as sus as we thought. And I'm like, yeah, no, she's still sus. And while I was going through the clips, the scene where she actually told Elgin that she's having the baby, right? Or she's like, Fatima, she's like, oh, congratulations. Elgin gave her a look and then said, I remember my dream. So Elgin remembered his dream. That was in season 2. Yep. And they never even gave us a hint of what this guy's dream was, like, for now. So I think that's what's coming. You know what I mean? And which would make sense as to why he's following the kimono lady, is because he remembers what his dream was. Yeah.
He was in it. That makes a lot of sense because, I told you, his black card was on the line. I was not letting him. I'm at the gate with a bouncer saying, hey, don't let this dude in. Don't let him go.
Facts. 100%. So now it's like, okay, he had this dream, and everything that was in his dream is probably coming to pass, which is why he's doing what he's doing, right? But at the same time, I still ain't doing that. Sorry.
I
Dream
can't have
or
a
no
dream.
dream?
I would be up all night. I'm just not gonna sleep. No. And
Facts.
then when it comes out to me doing something, no, I'm gonna do the opposite. Oh, you want me to see? I saw me in my dream doing this. I'm going right. I'm going left. Going up. I'm going down.
Exactly.
There's no way I will end up where I'm supposed to be ending up. No.
100%. And that's what I'm saying. So even with Boyd's plan, where he was like, oh, we're going to catch one, right? Even if they were to catch one, right? You can't trust anything they say, right? Second off, you got Victor trying to talk to Jasper. You can't trust anything Jasper says. You have Elgin going around helping this kimono lady, and
He
you
don't know
can't
if
trust
he's.
anything she says either.
It's like, dude.
Like everybody is trusting these spirits, and I would be like, nah, sir, I'm supposed to go where? No, you're gonna have to find somebody else to do it because but you dreamt about it. I don't care.
Exactly. What's that mean? That means it's a bad omen. I'm just letting you know.
I can't wait for Silo though.
I'm
Okay, so
telling
are
you,
you guys talking about Silo? I'm gonna have to watch it.
I caught up with it. We're gonna do a season 1 review tomorrow night, me and Tank, because I got him on it, and then we're gonna review every episode. Because I love this series. It
Really?
started off with a bang, really did.
Okay. So I'm gonna check it out before I go to bed tonight.
You
They
need to.
forgot it. They must have forgot it. They must have forgot it because she got cut off. He said, "Oh, I remember my dream," and then he got cut off, and then it was never mentioned again. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, if I remember the dream and it's significant, because when he found out Fatima was pregnant, that's when he remembered his dream. So it has to do with her being pregnant, right? Like, come on. And then you had
Does
a
that
chance
mean?
to.
Does that mean you think now that she's actually pregnant? Has it
I,
changed now? Is she actually pregnant?
I'm kind of leaning on this. Did you watch the video I sent you?
Yes, I did.
The video I sent you, I was like, oh man.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. And I was like, oh well, she probably is, huh?
Yeah, that was what I'm saying. Hello, my bigger. Did the episode come out yet? Nope, episode comes out in 12 minutes. So make sure you check it out. Said, I'm sure the end of this episode is gonna be the craziest. I agree, because they're gonna be leading up to the 2-part finale. So yeah, they're definitely gonna have to end it on a jaw dropping. Yeah.
What the fuck just happened? Did you see this?
Yeah.
What are we gonna do next week?
100%. And if they don't do it this week, right? If it just ends with like a regular cliffhanger to like, oh wow, I can't wait. Episode 9 is definitely going to end with a jaw dropper, and then 10 is going to blow your mind.
Watch. I think 9's going to be death all around. Everything that went is getting blown up in their face. All of a sudden, you're gonna be like, man, I thought Marielle was here to help. We find out that there's been 7 plants in here the entire time, guiding the town the way they want to guide them, and something crazy that no one is saying.
Absolutely. Said I'd be like Victor and play nice with the creatures. I would play nice with them, but I would take everything they say with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? I would not be trusting like whatever, unless he's just explaining what happened. Okay. But if he's trying to like, this is what you need to do and this is what you need to do. No, I'm doing the opposite. Like Brian said, 100%. There's no way.
When they talk to Victor and say, hey, Victor, you keep on coming down here, you can make you a permanent resident. Like you will stay here. Like I'll listen to that. That's that's not an idle threat. They gonna really make sure you stay down there. So man.
Facts. Nakisha Moore said, that's cool. I like Silo. I sub to Spoil King, so I'll see you there. Thank you for subbing to these guys, man. They're a good channel. I always pop into their chat. You know what I mean? Their tasting it's kind of suspect, but
because Nzo has good taste in From, and that's it.
I still want the season to end with Ethan crawling out of his hiding spot and everyone else appearing to be dead. The boy in white on the merry-go-round. I love the symmetry it would offer. Yeah, but you want everybody to die?
I understand, but I think if everyone died, not just the season, but like the series, like we start half the people get out, half the people are still there. They're trying to figure out how the other half got out, and they end up dying.
She said
Or passing.
appearing to be dead. Okay, I got you. So not really dead, but just appearing to be dead. It would definitely be interesting if that happened, right? Where, of course, because we already know Jim and Tabitha are horrible parents.
Oh my God,
So
the worst.
so they put Ethan and Julie in that cellar, tell them to stay there, don't come out. You know what I mean? Maybe Julie ends up hearing a noise, runs out, she dies, and it's just Ethan left, just like what happened before. Yeah, that would be tight. That would be tight.
I mean,
I'm afraid this episode will repeat the same things as last episode and not advance the plot too much. Yeah, I did say that earlier. I said I think this episode is going to be the calm before the storm. I think it's going to be more about trying to find out who killed Tilly. I really hope they don't dwell too long on that, but I think that's going to be a lot of the things that's going to happen this episode. And
that and
so,
Jasper. That and Jasper.
yeah,
And,
exactly.
we haven't seen Sarah in a while, so I feel like Sarah with this whole thing with Victor is going to be a little bit more going on, and maybe she brings him back to Henry, like get them together a little bit more.
Absolutely. I agree with you. And I think Sarah's gonna be involved in that getting Jasper to speak, right? I don't think she's just gonna be sitting upstairs. I think she's gonna actually be in there with Victor to try and get Jasper to speak. Said if the end of episode 10 is monsters come at night and tries to open the door and and smile and say we will come by morning, that would be crazy. Well, I honestly believe, because of Tabitha's flashback, that there are things that can come out in the day. We just haven't seen it yet. So imagine it ends with one of those creatures coming out in the day, or some creature, whatever it is, coming out in the day to show that these guys ain't safe at day and they ain't safe at night either.
Over there
Would
by
be
the
crazy.
cabin, and by the 3 rocks, and they say, "Oh, okay." So now, what if they move one of the 3 rocks, and the rock is the only thing keeping that monster at bay?
Yeah.
And they move one of the 3 rocks, and next thing you know, now the monster's out, and you can't go out at night, day, anytime.
That would be crazy. I would love to see how they do that. Would everybody be, stuck up in the colony house? You know what I mean? Would everybody like colony house, police station, diner have their? That would be
Can't talk
interesting.
to anyone else. You guys are in your separate groups, and now
Facts.
everyone is stuck where they are. But people that
I mean,
don't like.
they don't talk to anybody anyway, so
That's true.
that doesn't make a difference. She said it's 2 a.m. here in Brazil. I'd be mad if that happens. I agree. I wanted that ever since they showed the same scene with Victor. I'm a writer, and I just think it would be so good. No, I agree with you. It would definitely be interesting, and to how to show that it appears that they're dead, but they're not really dead. Like how they would write that. That would definitely be interesting. I'm getting my tea ready for this episode. 7 minutes left. That is correct. Actually, 6 minutes left. So, guys, get into the link there and get ready to watch the episode because we starting as soon as it drops, like always.
How mad would you be if this episode is only 45 minutes long?
Oh, I think it's gonna be 45 minutes long. You know what I mean? And I hope they change that. Like, for me, it's like this is a streaming service, right?
Mhm.
There's no reason for these shows to be 45 minutes long, an hour long, 100%. But I guess because if this was on like regular TV, it would be 45 minutes because you have the commercials. You know what I mean? What's up, Jamie? How you doing? Are you guys showing the episode on live? Not on live, but we are showing the episode where there's a link in the chat. It's pinned up top where you can go into that room and watch it there with us. If I try to show it here on YouTube,
We'll
I
be shut
would
down
get
in 2
banned.
minutes.
Yeah, 100%. So for those of you that, may not know the workings around YouTube, that's copyright. And it would play and you'd get 5 minutes in, not even like 2
And then
minutes
the whole channel was shut down.
And then you would see a black screen with the letters, stream suspended for copyright issues.
Yep.
It would come back, right? But then if I did it again, it would shut down and the stream would be totally done and my channel would be stricken or I'd be,
Yep.
yeah. So What up, Terrence? How you
Yee.
doing? Said, hey, hello, brother Anzo and Brian. Just dropping in because I don't know Adam from Ghost with this show. I would have to watch it. You definitely should watch it, Terrence. I think you would like it. You know, the way
Yeah.
you liked Lovecraft
Terrence,
Country, you would like this.
exactly. Lovecraft, but he needs to know. It has to make sense. As long as it makes sense to him, and the character development is good, he would like it. I think this would be a show that he would enjoy.
I agree. 4:55 in the UK. This should be fun.
Oh my goodness!
Hey, I appreciate you guys
Amazing.
up here watching it with us, man. You know, it's always a pleasure. Like I said the other night, you know, I would be doing this without the chat, but the chat being in here, you guys make it so much more interesting. 100%. It is 45 minutes. Yeah.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Of course. I'm with Brian though. You know what I mean? They owe us 15 minutes off of every episode, right?
I want my money. I want my time back. Give it to me.
Facts. I miss the days when shows were 25 episodes for a season. Now everything is condensed. People complain about filler, but always prefer more story over less story. You know what? I agree with you 100%, man. I miss the long seasons, and I get it. You're going to have filler in there, but it always ends up being before a banging episode. You know what I mean?
I always feel like filler gives you more context to the character, who the character really is.
Yes.
You know, so sometimes going on this side quest, like I used to watch Supernatural like religiously. So going on the side quest tells you more about who Sam and Dean or Castiel or any of them are. So seeing that matters to the story, even though they move the plot along, it tells you more that they can tap back into later in the episode when something actually matters.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And I agree with you, right? Sometimes, especially when you have longer seasons, now you can flesh out characters even more. You know what I mean? You can put in backstories, you can do this and you can do that. And I get it. But I also get the fact that, you know, this is the ADHD era and they want it now condensed. And yeah, the 10 episodes is good. No, 10 episodes is not good. You know what I mean? I like the 25 episode. I would be fine sitting here every Saturday night doing episodes, 25 episodes. Yeah, I'd be fine with that. Terrence said, hey, brother Anzo, how you doing? I'm doing great, man. Can't complain. Brian, how you doing?
I'm feeling good, you know. I'm so excited for the next 2 minutes. I'm ready. I keep on looking at the clock like,
me too.
Time.
Me too. And we got 15 people in here, so you guys just know the link is pinned to the chat where you can go and watch the episode with us because it's starting in about 2 minutes. It said right now I'm watching Midnight Mass, and it's very fire. Thank you. So you guys are giving me stuff to watch. I appreciate it. I know there was Teacup, I believe it was one of them.
Yeah.
Teacup, Silo, and now Midnight Mass. I will definitely be checking those out. Plus, we can't really say what's filler or important to a story until the story is over. 100%. A lot of the times where, you know, people see an episode where nothing happens, it's like, oh, it's filler. But if you really look on the dialogue or what's actually happening in the episode, might not be filler. You're just
you get to the series finale, and that one thing that you learned in that filler episode might be everything you need to know for the end of the episode.
Agreed. 100%. Anzo, this will be a 10-hour stream, not on your life.
Dude, y'all be having those 10-hour streams. I'd be like, man, I left, I came back, and Julie's still breaking stuff down. Like, what?
Nah, I bounced out of that, bro. She was like, oh, I ended up going 9 hours. I'm like, you good. No.
I was like, what?
No. But the last breakdown that we did last Tuesday, it was like 4 hours and 49 minutes. I was like, man, I didn't believe I went that long. But when I was trying to catch up to the chat, I was like, yo, you guys were killing it that night, man, because it took me at least 45 minutes to catch up to the chat. You know what I mean? And I swear to you, Brian, I try to get you out of there when it's your time to go. I really do. I really do.
Look, I honestly, most of the time, I finish my show and I come back. I'm like, man, should I get back in the room? Because I want to keep on talking. And I was like, probably will.
Well, if that ever happens, you're always welcome. And yes, it has dropped. It has dropped. So, guys, get in
Oh,
that room, get your popcorn ready. Let me answer this. I think the series is going to be satisfying after a whole rewatch. I agree. And there's people saying out there that it's not that great. I don't get it. Oh, yeah, and Severance too, as
well,
well.
Severance. Oh, I cannot wait for Severance season 2. We're going to be blowing that up for real.
All right, guys. So now, Brian, the link is in the private chat there for you.
I'm ready.
You're
I already
ready?
had it. Yeah.
All right.
They're
Guys,
already.
we're going to count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, I gotta press play. And we are on. I appreciate you respecting the chat enough to read all your comments. 100%. Fun having you guys here. Absolutely, T. Let's go.
Jim sucks.
I know. I know. And it's like him being, like they say, beloved character. Jim's not a beloved character, so he's probably safe. You know what I mean? And
Exactly.
he's the one that should go.
Everyone's like, if I gotta give one up, it could be Jim. But you don't like him.
Facts.
That's somebody's like, why am I able to give him up?
Facts. Like she didn't even question that. She was like, no problem. Yeah, I think that's where the birth happens.
Yep.
I
Yep.
really believe that might be a baby. Let's go. Oh, Boyd is hiding
Boyta's the one that does it.
her. Ooh. So we're gonna get a flashback.
Wow. I didn't see that coming.
Me neither. Mm, the cover up. Ooh. So far it seems like the cover up.
It's coming, man.
Acasa's gonna figure it out. Yeah. Mm.
Dude,
Mm.
cover the window.
You know? God damn. Okay. I actually like the way that started. You know what I mean?
No, it's jumping
Very
right into
interesting.
Boyd already effing up.
Yep. I remember that actor I see on screen was in the Constantine series as Manny Angel, who was looking after John Constantine. He's a good actor. Oh yeah, I never watched the show.
There's a lot of great
Yeah.
actors here. Awesome. But I mean, he's in Oz. He's in a lot of shows. So like, he's been.
Oh, we're talking about Harold.
Harold, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't know it was in Constantine though, but I think when I was looking at his movie list, I think I seen it there.
It's the series, yeah, the series one.
It was a series, yeah. And he's an amazing actor, Terrence. You know what I mean? Like, he's so good. Just getting in here, caught that intro. Hey, big and chat. What's up? How you doing? Thank you for popping in.
Hope
So
you're
you
watching
kind of
with
missed,
us.
yeah, for sure. And for those of you in the chat, I'm gonna play it again. So if anybody misses the beginning and they want to watch it again, that's after the stream. Don't worry, I got you. Que sera, sera.
I think we gotta look at this opening again one more time and look at all these pictures.
I agree.
Really break that down slowly.
We're gonna do that when we do our breakdowns. We're gonna look at the opening, and I think when we get to season 2, we're gonna remember so that we can see if those pictures ever change during any of the openings. Wait a minute, are they playing it again?
Like that. The song again? What?
Okay, that's weird. Okay, let's skip that because I don't know why it played again, but
Oh no. Ethan can't be the one. Come on.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you do that. Taking my son out there and shit.
I do remember
I
that
got you.
Ryan in Arrowverse.
Yeah, I got you, T. That's right. Grab a bottle.
Just trying to stay focused.
Oh yeah. You're not supposed to drink it, bro. Uh-oh. Not Victor. Oh, Henry. Okay, I thought so. Yeah, I need a drink too. But uh-oh.
What the fuck, camera?
You know what I mean? Bruh. It's gonna show him what? Ah, come on. Show the damn picture, man.
Stop smiling. Too
You
young.
know? Facts.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Great. Thanks, T.
You know? Facts.
Thank
Facts,
you.
Rondo. Facts, Rondo.
Oh, she's gonna be stupid.
You know what I mean?
Stupid walk.
Yeah, the angry. Oh, they're gonna put her in the box. Yeah. Mm. He's gonna buy some time, but of course Costa's gonna be there to mess it all
Already
up.
there.
Yeah. Uh-huh. The thorn in the side. Mm-mm. Here comes okay. Mm-mm. Yeah, Donna's not gonna take it too lightly. Oh. Mm. Oh, they're trying to facts.
What the hell?
Here are these two going now. Of course. God damn it, Jim.
Stop talking.
You know what I mean? Like, for real. Hmm. Yep. Hmm. He kind of right there. He kind of right there, though. Hmm.
You think he already knows? He said, I know the truth.
Yeah, I think he does. Hmm. I don't know. I'm trying to trust Rondo, but
He looks like Two-Face to me. I just can't get that
yeah,
off my mind.
same here.
What the fuck is that?
What is that? As an IV? What is that? What did Elgin take in that white box? I don't know. I have no idea what it was. It looked like an IV thing, but oh
Exactly.
my God, Troy will let them blame Sarah. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that. I hope he doesn't, but yeah, hey, man, I could see him putting the blame on Sarah.
Why not throw her under the bus? She did kill somebody. He wants to
Facts.
save his family, so why not?
Facts. Hmm.
He said, there's something moving behind you. Be careful.
Facts. Oh my lord. And this is why they go off by themselves, right?
He's the
Because
worst. Oh my God,
bro,
Jim. I hate you so much.
me too.
So now she's the worst sister of all time.
Facts.
Well, second, because Sarah did kill her brother already. So
Yeah.
see, I think you like Boyd. I think you'll like Kenny.
Agreed.
Maybe Christy.
You would definitely like Boyd. Mm-mm. And she don't need you being Mr. White Knight, brother.
I'll kill you.
Facts. Mm, facts. 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 Like, come on, bruh. You know?
All right, Tan. See you later, man. Appreciate you dropping in.
Take care, brother. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate it. Watch the show, T. Watch it. I may kill you. Hmm. Hmm. Bye bye, Ellis. I wonder if Boyd's gonna tell Donna. I think he's gonna tell Donna.
He needs to tell someone so they can talk some sense into him.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's gonna notice that Fatima's gone, right?
Facts. Facts. Oh.
I'm you.
Oh, kimono lady wants. Oh man, damn it!
She
Oh,
needs
that's what she
blood.
did.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, he's gonna get blood for the baby.
yeah.
Oh my god, that's so
What are
stupid.
you doing, dude?
Oh my god.
No, you know what? His black card's revoked big
It's
time.
done. It's
Yeah,
done.
yeah, it's done. Yeah, yeah, it's done. He's gone. Nope, nope. No cookout, nothing for you, brother. You are done. I'm sorry.
And you
I
try to do this
really would.
yourself?
I really wanted to give you a pass for the things that you did, but no, I can't. I can't. You are going to be the cause of what happens.
It's like, hey, I got a drink for you. There you go.
Hmm.
Dude,
Man, why you still got
stop
that
talking to the
fucking
damn
camera?
camera.
You know what I mean? Bruh. And it's going to show him where she is. And he's going to take Fatima to that room. I called that shit on Julie's stream. I called it.
What if no, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say it. No, not gonna say it. Let's just wait.
Facts. Facts. Me. Mhm. Mhm. Hmm. Yeah, he, Jim is
Trying to
doing
save
exactly
you.
what Henry did. Yeah.
He's trying to save you, Jim. Say some dumb shit.
I hope not. Sometimes you may need someone to kick you in the ass to understand. You know what I mean? Oh. Hmm.
His name was Bill. My dad's name was Bill too. That was good.
Yeah, it
Good
was.
advice.
It was exactly what he needed. Hopefully he changes now. But that could be him saying, "Baby, I'm gonna change," and then die. So
And everyone will be like, eh.
thank God. Yeah. Chat. He said, "This young man is ridiculous." Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Chat, say it with me. Fuck them kids.
No, she's not talking about him, not Henry.
No, I know. I'm talking about them though. Fuck them kids.
Elgin's the worst right now. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, Elgin?
Yeah, 100%.
Elgin needs
100%.
back. What's her name, Bacta, to just slap
Yeah.
him. Yeah, just an
Facts.
older black woman just to slap him.
Facts. Do what Randall said. So why the fuck are you there?
Go home.
Facts.
Threshold.
Yeah, but is she the hero?
Oh,
She's not.
now the kid's gonna be sick. Hey, the kid's gonna be trapped. Jim's gonna go save him, be a good dad, and get killed. Stab,
Facts.
stab, stab.
Ooh. He couldn't go in. Well, I mean, that was your plan, stupid.
You did it. That's what you get for having a 16-year-old brain. Like you know
Facts.
everything, dumbass.
Facts. When a dude told you not to do it,
You listen to the 8-year-old.
you know. Oh. Stupid. Mhm.
Ooh, Doug, that's a very good point.
Oh, what did Doug say?
So I wonder if the talisman is the thing keeping Jasper from talking.
Oh, good point too.
Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Mm. Mm-hmm. Facts. They're gonna have to tell Donna.
Yep. You told her. You
Mm-hmm.
called it.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit. Mm-hmm.
The spirit is back. About to talk to her now.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get back there and scream again.
The
Lock you
fuck
up.
did you even go in there for any bro, these kids, man. Hey chat, whoever's still in the chat watching, please type it in there for me. Fuck them kids.
There he is. Fucking Barton talking about now.
Ooh. Oh shit! It's
But he
Boyd
just
down there. She needs the rope. It's Boyd down there. It's Boyd. Oh, okay. Wow. Wow. Thank you, Nakisha. Ooh, that was good.
all right.
I think we were talking about that just the other night on Julie's stream. Like, who put the rope down there? It was Julie.
You want to see the light?
Oh, wow. Bro,
Underneath the
you did
town.
it
Remember
again.
underneath the town?
Yeah,
And
that
he's
was when
oh, her mom. Oh
Victor
my
was saving the mom.
God.
Yes. From you did it again. Thank you. The Ankui kids. Oh yes.
Holy shit.
No, motherfucker, no. Not yet. Not yet.
We could have
Damn,
found out what to do.
mother effer. She- Mm-mm. No, they won't.
It's not gonna work.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. I tell you. I tell you. Facts. 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 And you know this, Boyd. Mm. I told you. I knew it. I called it. I called it. I called it.
Now what do we do?
Oh my god, these are getting insane. I know. I know.
That was real pissing me off. That's 11:43.
Hey, shh, shh. Don't tell me the time. Don't tell me the time. Now you're gonna make me go look and see how much time is left. Damn.
Oh man.
Mm-mm. It was the
It's the
boy in
boy in
white.
white.
Ooh. Yes. Yes. Uh-huh. Sacrifice. Hmm. Hmm.
Thing lies here.
You went to the tree. I did.
And that's why.
Ooh.
Oh, he's the reason why she died. Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh, oh, he's about to break down so bad.
Ooh. This is getting good.
This motherfucker gonna bring her blood. This mother.
I know. I know. I know. Oh my god. And he's gonna she,
She's
she's
gonna come
gone.
in. She's gonna be drinking the blood. Fuck
Yeah.
me.
She's gone.
Just come to me.
She's gone. Elgin took her to that room. I'm gonna have to go take what I said on Julie's stream and clip that because I was completely right.
Damn. And that's the room that she's gonna give birth.
Yep. It's over. That's how it is. Oh.
He already set up the bed and all that motherfucker. Fuck. He already set it all up.
Yeah.
And gave her blood and everything.
What are you doing, dude? Please don't give us no answers because then I can't make my video.
She's gonna give birth to another baby in the dark. And they're gonna kill these kids in the dark.
Oh, she lied and he lied and said Ellis was there? Oh shit. Ooh. It's the kimono ladies, baby. Oh, I can't make my video. What are you doing, dude?
Who saw Elgin doing this shit?
You know what I mean? I fucking love
Whoa.
this goddamn show.
Whoa.
I love this show.
Wow.
Hold
Dude,
on.
he is he's just not one of us. You no longer want
No.
you lost touch with your elders. You're not listening to your grandmama. I don't know. Bro. Really, you did
He
this?
just said, wow. I love this show. You know what? And we've talked about it on Julie's stream, and I think we talked about it here too as well. When Elgin came into town, Victor said, I don't trust him.
Yes, he did.
Now we know why.
What if
Victor,
we find out Elgin was always that way? That's why he was on the boat, on the bus.
Yes.
What if he
was meant
killed
to be
his
there.
grandmother, the grandmother he was talking about? What if he killed her?
That's crazy. Speechless? Yeah, I know. What did I just see? I'm so disappointed in Elgin. I liked him. You know what? Let's just say this real quick. This is how this, you see, and Nikisha, you're a writer, right? So you know this is good writing because people, I know we talked about it, but a lot of people still kind of brushed off the Victor saying they didn't trust him until this started happening. You know what I mean? And that was foreshadowing what Elgin is doing right now. That is crazy. Not to mention, we always wondered who threw the rope down to Boyd.
That
And
was
we
crazy,
got,
Julie. Yeah. No,
bruh.
but now the fact of what Elgin said, he's like, "You are pregnant. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You didn't say the baby. You're pregnant.
Yeah.
It's just not what you're a baby. What the? What?
My
What?
favorite moment was when Henry told Jim to shut the F up. Yeah, absolutely. Which was correct, right? Yo,
Dude,
see.
so now Jim was gonna be dead. I 100% believe Jim dies somehow
Mm-hmm.
because he but once again renewed his vows in a cup of vodka, wherever the hell that is, right? Doing the same thing, saying I will do whatever I can to protect my family, do whatever I gotta do to be there for them. And he's gonna change, and something's gonna happen to Julie because we just saw what the hell Julie's going through, and he's gonna risk his life for her.
Yeah. So Elgin is trying to help her though. Yeah, but Elgin is trying to help her with the kimono lady's help. That's not help.
It's not her baby. They just using Fatima as
as a vessel.
a vessel. As a
Shout
vessel.
out to Julie, because that's what she said. She said that Fatima was gonna be a vessel. She thought there was an entity there. And my team, no baby, I was wrong. So
I've been saying she's pregnant. I told you she was pregnant, but man, I didn't see that.
So we know time travel is definitely a thing,
Yes, it is.
100%, because now we have Victor saying the way to stop it is to go back to the beginning.
Exactly.
That's sir, that is. So that's what it means when they're.
Let's say that by there.
Yeah. And Victor said Eloise was better at hide and go seek than him. She's still alive for sure. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that either. Not your children anymore. Exactly. That's what you mean when they said not your children anymore? Yes. So Tree is the hope for the children. Yes, correct. So now that's weird, right?
Because that story was interesting. That said, so when the children laid on the rock and they were killed, their blood went to the soil and got into the trees, and that's why we have faraway trees. And if the wrong person goes to the faraway tree, they probably die.
Yes, exactly.
You have to be a chosen one to go through the faraway tree.
So is Elgin gonna give Fatima blood to drink? This ish as well. Yeah, that's why he took the blood.
100%.
Yeah. He's gonna give her that blood to drink. I have a hunch that room in the past is in 1984.
1864?
1864, yeah. And so now it's like, okay, are those numbers actually time travel is a thing? So 20, what was it, 2659 or whatever it was? Could that have actually been the future?
It could have been, but what if Fatima is literally giving birth to one of the kids or to the boy in white? And the whole time travel thing is that's what's going on. And the reason why, and the Komodo lady is not lying, she's just telling the truth because the boy in white's the only way that they're going to figure out how to get home.
That's a possibility. Why would their parents sacrifice them, born in the dark and died in the dark? I think the sacrifice is for the bigger threat, right? They may have been some sort of like satanic cult and was trying to bring a creature into the world, and the only way to do it would have been to sacrifice the kids. And it looks like they're gonna have to go through that tunnel to get to that exact moment and save those kids, which would save the town. Oh, this is crazy. Ooh.
People hurt the children hate and became the monsters.
Ooh. I don't know if they became the monsters, right? Because the children, like I said, those are the spirits. So the Akui kids
still see the Kui, yeah.
Yeah, they are there to help 100%. 1864 has been mentioned several times. Absolutely. What the hell? I know, right?
I know. That's exactly what the hell did I just watch? What the hell's going on?
The room is in a ruin now, so it has to be in the past. Absolutely. Tabitha might be Victor's mom. I need to
All of them could be
rewatch.
connected. They could actually be those characters. Not that it's the same thing happening over and over again. They could be the same characters, just in different time periods.
Yeah. I need a rewatch and a whiteboard to figure this out.
Yeah, it's like
Facts.
same figuring like
Facts.
this. This I'm gonna have like little. We're gonna come back on Tuesday. I'm gonna have like little strings that go across the entire room. I'm like figuring out what's going on. I got it, guys. I promise you.
Facts. Oh my gosh. How do they end an episode like that? Because they're trolls.
Exactly.
They're freaking trolls. They could have given us 11 more damn minutes. You know what I mean? They could have given us 11 more damn minutes. But no, of course, they got to make sure these episodes are 45 minutes to keep us wanting more.
What's going to happen with Boyd and Ellis? What happens to them now? So Donna's going to say Fatima is the one who killed, and everyone's going to know that. And they said, we can't find her. She ran off. We have no idea where she is.
Yeah.
And Elgin does. And he's like, I'm keeping her in my dungeon real quick, bro. Feeding her blood.
Facts. So who's the dead guy in the room? We don't know yet. And now I'm thinking it could possibly be maybe someone that tried to do the same thing that Elgin is doing. Maybe it's no, it wouldn't be Elgin because there was a beard in there, different shirt and everything. But I don't know. I don't know, man.
They saw Christopher when he came out. When Victor came out from underneath, he saw Victor getting ripped open, right? He saw Victor's chest open, so it's not him, right? Not Victor. He saw Christopher's chest open, so it's not Christopher. So it's probably someone that's already there. Could be Randall.
Ooh, interesting. Hey, I gotta go back and check the shirts because it kind of looked like it kind of looked like Randall's shirt. To be honest with you, it's just the beard that's throwing me off, right? I said a while back, what if everyone in towns are descendants of those people who sacrificed the kids, and that's why they're stuck in that town on a loop? That makes sense. That makes 100%. Not blood. Their hope spilled into the roots after
They said their
being
hopes.
given hope by the mysterious person, which I believe was Miranda. If Fatima is pregnant, why can't we see the baby bump by now? Because it's a ghost baby. It is a ghost baby. It is some kind of ghost baby. So person need to go back in time to stop the sacrifice so they can get out. Yes. 100%.
Exactly.
It seems exactly like that's what's going to happen, right?
But it's so far away. I don't think this is going to end. This Fatima thing is not going to end in the next 2 episodes.
Oh no, absolutely.
This is going on for a long time.
Yeah. It's not going to end. Can the writers even tie this up in 2 more episodes? No. I feel so bad for Fatima. Yeah, me too. And the thing is, I hope we really get to find out when she had the
Yeah.
I don't mind being wrong. I said Team No Baby. I didn't mind being wrong because I was completely wrong. But Donna, Acosta, and Kenny are going to take power from Boyd. It seems that way. You know what I mean? And I did say that there was going to be a divide. Remember, guys, go back a couple of shows ago. I said it looks like there's going to be a divide. That's how they break in Boyd. Go ahead, Brian.
But what if Boyd is the one who tells, I know it was Fatima?
I think he might, but you helped her get away, right? So where is she?
Or you just say, I went to go find her and saw her running, and we came back to go find her, and she's gone.
Yeah, no, you can say that, but it's like, why didn't you bring it to us right away, right? You sat in that room and you acted like you didn't know who did it or whatever. Yeah, his trust is.
If he's smart, you should just tell him, hey, I didn't know where she was going. I didn't know where she went. When I went to go find her,
I would do that too. Say Ellis came to me and I had to, have a conversation with him, and then we went to go find Fatima. She was gone.
Exactly.
Jade on the stripes in an early episode. Jade had on stripes.
He did.
Ooh, interesting.
He thinks he's really smart. He thinks he can figure it all out.
Facts, 100%. but the trees are not always take you somewhere safe.
I don't.
Think they
You have to be the chosen one. You have to be
chosen one,
chosen
yeah,
to be able to use them.
100%. Hence why Dale ended up in the cement. You know what I mean? He
Exactly.
wasn't chosen one. What if the baby is one of the children's? Ooh, I know.
Could be because being born in dark, he's now there, and she's now in a cellar, stuck in a cellar. Born in dark, killed in dark. What if
Just because they killed some of their kids doesn't mean they didn't have other kids. Oh yeah, 100%.
No, I agree. Yeah.
They could have easily had kids before and after the sacrifice.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
Abraham. Once again, we're talking about biblical, right? Abraham had,
Mhm.
you know, God said, "Hey, kill your firstborn son," and he had to believe that he was actually going to do it. Took him out to the mountaintop to sacrifice him, and then right before he killed him, he said something. Well, what if he didn't say nothing? This is something they did. He sacrificed kids.
Hey, June 19th, I'm right there with you. Last week, Randall said, please. Now he's saying, I'm sorry, what's happening?
What's happening? He's becoming a human being. He's gonna be one of those people that we actually like now. Watch, he's gonna do a whole flip. Sarah, we're going to end up liking, and Randall will end up liking. That's what's happening.
I agree. And he was right, you know what I mean? But now that Sarah went there, right? I don't know. You see, because nobody talks, right? So I don't know if she's gonna tell anybody, like talk to Boyd and like, oh, this is what happened, Boyd, and I threw a rope down there, and then that'll trigger Boyd to be like, wait, I was down there so and so time ago. You know what I mean? Anyway,
Eventually that would happen, right?
They're
But
gonna have to figure it out. Yeah,
it's not gonna happen this season. Eventually they're gonna come back and they'll talk about it and say, hey, this is what happened. We figured it out. But yeah, we're talking about season 4, episode 5 before anything like that happens.
Oh man, hey man, I can't lie. This was a dope episode. This episode was really dope. You know,
and
what
it
I
did
mean?
exactly what we said it's going to do. It's going to set up everything. That penultimate episode, the episode that second to last episode that we're going to watch next week is going to be a banger.
Yes, facts. Which I wish I could watch it now. All you motherfuckers out there who got this shit early, I fucking envy you right now. I'm really fucking envying
the
you.
Dude that did the interview, he was like, "I'm halfway through episode 9, right?"
Yes,
and that's why he had all these damn questions. So why did that question come up during episode 9?
Yes, I envy you. Now I can say this now because when I watched that video, he asked Fatima, "Are we going to see the baby?" And she said something where I was like, "Oh, we." That's how I was like, "Okay, so there's going to be a baby," but I didn't want to say anything to spoil anything, so I kept saying, "Team, no baby, team, no baby." But I knew she spoiled it for me already. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Fatima might give birth to a baby because it said they were born in the dark. Yeah, she's giving birth to a baby, 100%, 100%. It's confirmed.
But
now,
is it one of the kids? That's
what we don't know. Yeah.
Is that baby one of the kids, or is that baby something else? We don't know who's the baby. Is the baby evil itself? You know, evil incarnate.
We're gonna definitely have to get a backstory of the kimono lady, 100%. Right? We're gonna have to see why she wants these kids so much. But they did. What was I watching? I think they explained it. There was a video I watched, not the one I sent you, but one I watched a while ago where they explained that the kimono lady was a woman that had either her kids were drowned and then she went around trying to get. Listen, that theory that I sent you, yeah, I think that's where they're going. That's where they're going. We still don't know what the fuck a kui means. I know.
I think it's like it's the key. You're the key. Or it could be a kui could be something so simple like it means hope.
You know what I mean?
Because their hope went to the ground, went into the trees, and
or help us or something like that. You know what I mean? We need to figure out what language it is, and I might type it into someone in the chat. Type it into Google Translate. See what it says. You know what I mean? Because it usually detects the language, and then now obviously the writers ain't that stupid to give us something that's
gonna be like ancient Latin.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Let me chat. Let me know what you guys thought. Did you guys like the episode? What did you think? I think this is the best episode so far. I really do. for what we learned and what we got from it, I think it's one of the best.
Definitely one of them, but I don't know if it's the best.
Which one would you say?
I mean, of this season, maybe.
Yeah, of this season. This season.
Tabitha getting out and then coming back. I think that was pretty special.
That was a good episode.
That was a special episode. So yeah.
Maybe the lady is Fatima in different times, maybe in past, trying to stop the sacrifice so this won't happen to her in the future. I agree. He said it's the best episode. I got you. I'm right there with you. I think it is the best. The roots Victor was talking about are the same roots Jade saw when he's yes.
And it crosses, saw that in the tree.
Yes. And it looked like it was a symbol, but it wasn't a symbol. It's the roots. And I think they did say that in one of the episodes last season where it's like, oh, I thought it was a symbol, but it's not a symbol. You're right. It's the roots. It was awesome, but I'm sure the negative fans will complain per usual. Hey man, I know, and I hope I don't want to hear the complaining again, because you wanted answers and you got some answers. You can't expect to get them all, and I was happy with the answers that we got because we were just asking these questions of Nikisha, you're there in Julie's stream and all. We're just asking these questions the other day about the rope and all of that stuff, right? And we got answers to that. That's crazy.
It's already been filmed, so they're not listening to us and making it done. Doing it.
Yeah.
They're asking the questions themselves. Where will people think? Where are people going to go? And then they're answering it. It seems amazing that they're doing this. How you spell Ankui?
Ankui, A-N-K,
Mm-hmm.
O-O.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's H-E-Y though.
Yes.
There's an H in there somewhere.
I'm trying to get it Somalian. Trying to get to detect.
I love getting more backstory. I agree with you 100%. I'm right there with you. It would have been better had they scratched the bar scene and spent it with Julie or Fatima. You know what? I think the bar scene was needed though, right? Because we've all been complaining about Jim, and now we have Henry in there who is doing like he's experienced the exact same thing that Jim has been experienced. So sometimes it takes someone to really open up your eyes and see what the fuck you're doing. You know what I mean?
Someone who's been through the whole thing, been through with it.
Yes,
like
100%.
I've been in your same spot and I fucked up, and look what happened to my family because of it.
Absolutely. And okay, so the Doug spelled it the right way there.
Yeah, I got it right here. I'm trying to.
And I say this because when I was younger, I suffered from depression for 5 years, right? And I always say that if you haven't really experienced what it's like to be in a depression, no one can tell me anything. If you haven't been in it, you can't tell me what it's like. You know what I mean? I think only people who have been in depressions can understand what it's like to actually be in a depression. So it's the same thing here. Henry seeing Jim doing the exact same thing that he was doing to his wife. And I think now that Jim kind of understands, like, you know what, he might be right. So we might see a different Jim, guys. We might get a Jim that you guys end up liking.
No, I doubt that we're not going to like him because he's going to be dead. Jim is going to die. I'm telling you, I see it now. He's going to die because when you're a father, I mean, you notice you would do anything for your kids, especially as they're growing up. You will literally jump in front of a bus if it saves their life. You know,
Facts,
so that's what he said. I'm rededicating myself to my family, my kids. He's going to do something like someone runs out and he's going to save them by throwing them back in the house and taking the hit.
I could see that. It definitely be in the moment. Anyone else going to rewatch before the bed? 100%. You know, usually I say tell the chat when the stream is up, I'm going to put it up there so you guys can watch it again.
We might watch it together.
Yeah, and I usually watch some other stuff or do something else. I'm watching this again. I am watching this episode again, 100%. I seen it spelled like Ankui. You know what? Just give me a second. I'm gonna get the real spelling for it.
I'm putting in a lot of different things. I'm putting in Latin. I'm putting in I've been putting these different languages all over the place, and it hasn't been working. So
nothing, eh? Okay, where are you? Yeah, so I'm gonna find that episode where they actually spell it. I think it was which episode was that? With Tabitha? It was last episode, no? Or the one before that?
It's the one before.
So episode 6. Now, just a second, guys. I'll get to the chat in a second.
But in Arabic now.
Uh-huh. Right here.
So in Arabic, Ankui means you may succeed.
Interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah. Google
Okay,
Translate
find
says
myself
you may succeed. No, not you may. May you succeed. May you succeed.
A-N-G
H
K-O-O-E-Y.
K-O-O-E-Y.
Yeah.
Yep. It says in Arabic it means may you succeed. May you succeed.
Oh, wow. Huh. That is interesting.
Yep.
The only definition person found for the word included children are able to change their bodies. Shall we prepare the t-shirts in memory of Jim? We might have to. And Kui. Now we will see drunk Jim. He will have visions. Oh yeah, Jim.
You think he drinks? I don't
think Jim is gonna drink. Let's share the screen here. And Kui, you may succeed.
May you succeed, yeah. See, like
this is interesting. May you succeed. Yeah. Oh,
and that's Arabic to English.
She said, well, that was easy.
Yeah, exactly.
The word doesn't exist, but their similar words mean children able to change their bodies. Okay. Well, I don't know. He spelled it right there, and it's saying Arabic, and I believe it could be an Arabic word. So, yeah, if you guys have any other information or you know anything else to tell us about that word, definitely. But thank you for the people that are watching right now. You got 33 people in here. I appreciate you guys. I seen there were a few people that sub. Make sure you sub to Brian the Grizzly as well, because he does some great content over there as well. But oh man, I want to know the rest of you guys. Did you like the episode? What did you think? All right, because I think we got some answers, and a lot of the theories that we were talking about. Yeah, I actually think some of those things have come into pass now. And for those of you who got theories right, big up yourselves. 100% big up yourselves, because this show was not an easy show to try and figure it out. But I think we've got some answers that confirmed a lot of things over here. Said it was nice.
It was good. It was probably my second favorite episode of the entire season. But it's really, really good, really well done. There's other episodes that had a lot of stuff going on. When the ambulance came, that episode was off the chain.
I agree.
When Nikki died, and we got Costa first coming in and handcuffing people to the ambulance, and them telling that the ambulance is coming that night, and Jim having to run out and go out for Tabitha. Like, it was so much stuff going on, and Randall saving the kids. That's an unbelievable. And then the monster saying, "Choose which one you're gonna keep, boy."
Yeah,
that's enough. That's a huge thing. So like that episode, I think is a little bit better than this episode, but it's going to be very good. 9. I could see 9 being the best one of the season.
Me too. I could see 9 and 10 probably being the best ones of the seasons for sure. And Kui and Celtic mythology is a figure of death. Yeah, I see that in the video. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I speak Arabic. This word is pronounced differently. It's an old Arabic word. We don't use it today. Yeah. This was an 8 out of 10 in my book. Please, I hope we find out what's in Tilly's fanny pack. Interesting. Anku finds the dying. And leads them to the afterlife.
The life. Yeah. Yes, it's death. Anku is death, technically. That's what it'll be.
Wow. Hey, man. The writers are doing a banging job for this show, and I am enjoying it. Now, I always thought that, maybe it was been Tilly's blood that they would have used. And you see, this is what I said. I just did a video where I'm like, is Tilly as sus as we thought she was? And Tilly wasn't the sus one. It was Elgin.
Or was she? Did she set up Elgin? Who's the person who
Oh
talked to
yeah,
Elgin?
that's true too. She could have set up Elgin as well. She could have put things into place for
Putting
things
something
to
in his
happen.
pocket
Yeah.
that all of a sudden he starts seeing all these things and doing all this crazy stuff. Tilly ain't out of the craziness. I still think somehow she's still in that house. She's still somewhere messing up stuff. Her
Mhm.
soul messing up.
If all this took place with the children in the late 1400s, what language did they speak? Your guess would be as good as mine, brother.
Because we don't know where they are, technically.
Yeah.
If it's the Garden of Eden, like we said before, then it could be Arabic, right?
Yeah, exactly. 100%. It could actually be Arabic. So maybe saving the kids means their spirits rest and not literally saving them. I agree with you on that. It could definitely be that too, right? Where it's like, oh, you know what? We need to let their spirits rest. And I guess maybe it would be to figure out the plot. Maybe it's not really to save them, but
To release them.
yeah.
Or be
yeah.
like the Anku. Take them to the afterlife. Let them
Ah.
leave this town and go on.
Yeah. Yeah. That's definitely interesting. Hey man, listen, there are a lot of theories right now, and I don't wanna be dragging it out because I think we're gonna boy. Ryan, are you able to maybe like move your show on Tuesday? Because I don't know, man. I know I'm saying this now. You could do your show and come back if you want to.
That's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm sure it's gonna be a half an hour show. I'm like, all right, rest up, bye.
Because I can promise
This is
you,
going to be a 3 or 4 hour breakdown
I'm
on
not,
Tuesday. I know.
I'm not gonna be able to. I'm not gonna be able to finish this in 2 hours. Like I know for a fact
Even just breaking down what happened in this episode. It's going to be so much.
Facts, 100%. That's why it has to be watched again. You know what I mean? I usually watch them over and over again anyways. I watch them like 3 or 4 times. But like I'm really gonna sit down and watch this one and but what about the ballerina? Good Lord. The ballerina? Oh yeah. Yeah.
So, do you think that that boy who said, Julie, don't you remember me at the beginning is going to come back to mean something?
I do. 100%. 100%. I think that was a clue as well because I remember when I was going back and I said I wanted to watch, the episodes again, season 1, and that scene came up. I remember I told you guys. I remember I was like, yo, there was a guy in there that knew who Julie was. Now, I don't know what it means at that time, but it definitely meant something because she had just got to that town and that creature knew her by name, So, are you planning to visit the town? It's real. You could find it. Yeah, it's in Nova Scotia. For if you don't know, my background is Nova Scotia, right? My parents were born in Canadian, of course, and my parents were born in Nova Scotia, Halifax, Nova Scotia. So yeah, absolutely, I could probably find it.
Nope. Hey, if you go, I'm taking your card. We don't chase things like that, man. I can watch from afar.
Eloise, I need to see a forest living savage wild woman. Eloise, yeah, I feel you.
Or
I
she's
think
the one that actually dragged them.
yes,
to the
yes,
lighthouse.
to the lighthouse. You see,
She's the one they hear at night.
It's always been about that lighthouse, right? Boyd probably wasn't the chosen one, so he could never go into the tree to get to the lighthouse, right?
But he could
But
be dragged to the lighthouse.
whoever was in that dragged him to that lighthouse,
and
right?
he walked back.
Yes.
So he knows how to get back to the lighthouse.
And because nobody talks, Boyd didn't tell anybody about the lighthouse at the time.
I could just walk to the White House right now. I could show you right down the street. I can tell you where exactly to go. Why wouldn't he just tell Ellis, hey, take Fatima and you guys go through the lighthouse and jump through the window and see if you get back to the real world?
Absolutely. Why would the kids mention death? I believe it means save us or something like remember because it's only targeted 2 characters, Jade and Tabitha. Two characters on the right that we know of, but we don't know how many times this has been going on to where they actually targeted other people. But yeah, I know what you're saying. What's up with Martin knowing Julie?
Yeah,
You see,
Martin just knew, hey Julie, what's up? But she was also already there.
Yeah, with the cicadas.
Yeah, but could she have also been there a long time ago when all the screaming and stuff?
Well, you see, now this thing now, we're gonna have to the theories we're gonna have to develop is gonna be like time travel theories now,
Mhm.
right? Because we've seen that in season 2, it was Boyd that actually was stuck in the hole. Julie was the one that, but she only did that now, right?
Yep.
She only did that now. So yeah, definitely time travel is gonna have to be involved in that. Your chat is spot on. Thank you guys. This show is making me nuts. Yeah, I know. That's what it's meant to do. I think when Elgin came to the town, Victor said he didn't trust him. I'm
Yeah.
not sure. No, you
No,
are
you're
correct.
100% right. Yeah, 100% right.
And it's funny, right? Because I know we've talked about it, but we've only started talking about it recently where like Elgin was starting to do the camera stuff. It's like, oh, remember Victor said that. But when it actually happened, I think we just all just brushed it off and then we had Elgin being like this nice little boy taking pictures and ooh,
He's a problem. He dragged her back down the stairs.
facts.
Man.
Sheena agreed. This is my favorite chat because we inspire each other instead of just shooting down others' ideas like a lot of chats. Well, I appreciate that 100%. You know what I mean? Because you guys are the one that are keeping me on here. Like I would have closed up. Hey, thank you guys for coming in. But you guys chatting in there are the ones that keep us on here all the time. So I always appreciate that. You know what I mean?
And you guys have good ideas. Who are we to say an idea is not a good one?
Facts. 100%. And I've never said that. You know what I mean? I say, oh, maybe this and that. Or I will take an idea and say, that sounds good, but what about if it's this? You know what I mean?
No,
Try and
that's
switch
not
it up.
true. I did yell at Nerd Man because I thought that he was crazy. I was mad. I was like, dude, what you talking about? Did you watch season 1? That's not true.
Yeah, but that's the problem with Nerd Man. He don't remember half of the things that happen in there. He just starts talking crap. You know what I mean? Julie also heard when Victor and Tabitha were in the tunnels. Yes,
exactly.
Yes.
So she's traveling through time. So I
Mhm.
wonder if she goes back through it, can she continue to go travel backwards?
Now, what she has to do is tell her freaking mom, right? When she gets back down, she has to tell her freaking mom, hey, mom, I know you're going to be behind, right? But this is what happened. But when I went down there,
How
something
mad
has
can they be? They're the ones that be taking Ethan to like murderous towns, like whatever. Where cannibals live.
And after what Victor just told Tabitha, that's going to be the clue she needs, right? Oh, we got to go back to the beginning to stop it from happening. Well, how the hell do we do that? Hey, mom, I went down in this tunnel and I heard you and Victor. Was that when you and Victor tried to run? You know what I mean?
Dude,
Oh,
and then Boyd was like, no, that doesn't make any sense. He said, Boyd, I'm the one who threw the rope down to you. Like,
yes.
And he knows that no one else knows someone threw a rope down to him. So he's like, how the hell did you know that? That's going to prove her point.
Yes. And that right. And because she don't know it's Boyd because she kept saying, who is this, right? But she was like, I threw a rope down to help somebody. I don't know who it was, but he told me to throw a rope down there, and I threw a rope down there for someone. You know what I mean? And Boyd did tell in the town meeting when he went through the tree, he got stuck in a tunnel or something. So the clues are there. The clues are freaking there. Wow. I'm scared Julie's ass will forget. She better not. She better. If she
She's
forgets
smoking so
something
much
right there
weed,
with you in
man.
the
You never
kitchen.
know. You don't know what it's laced with. You don't know what type of weed that is. You don't know what strain that is. Some makes you remember. Some you just forget.
Facts. Tabitha and Jade are only ones who are trying to find ways. So maybe it could mean you may succeed. I agree 100%. Like I think it could mean one of those things. We're not exactly sure. I'm just saying that's what we put into Google and it came up with something. So yeah,
I didn't make it up. I'm just saying you can do it yourself. Put it in there. See what comes up.
Lisa said Victor sensed Elgin was no good when he first saw Elgin. Said he didn't like him or trust him. Exactly.
And he was right.
Exactly. 100%.
And wasn't it cool that we found out Jasper really didn't talk? It was always the boy and wife having a whole conversation. I'm like, dude, Christopher, if you're talking to a ghost, how you gonna be like, no, you're wrong? You had a whole conversation with him.
Facts.
He's sitting there
And
talking to you.
and you know what's funny? Because again, and Nikisha can say this because she's always in the chats. When we were on Julie's stream, we were talking about saying we wanted to see Jasper speak, right? We thought maybe the entity was inside of Jasper. But then we also were questioning whether Victor was remembering things properly. Now we find out he wasn't, right? And
There's
it
no
took
way
him a little.
Victor's gonna be killed. I'm at this point now. There's no way with all the stuff he's remembering and how important he has become. I don't think he gets killed.
I agree. I think Victor is definitely safe.
Yeah.
What if Martin is Ethan? Ooh. Yeah, that's
But he
how
would
we knew
call.
who.
He would tell Julie, "You're my sister," or say, "I love you," or something like that. I would rather Martin be someone
Maybe.
like Randall.
Yeah, could be Randall too. It's definitely either the entity knows or somebody that knows.
That knows her. Yeah,
Yes. This is interesting because now that we know that that's a time traveling thing. This brings up a whole new bag of theories, bro.
we're
Listen,
gonna be on forever on Tuesday.
this motherfucking show knows how to give you answers, but then give you a ton of more questions, bro. Oh my lord. Trina, they will need to go to a basement for that. What'd you say? They all need to get in that diner or spill the beans to each other. No one tells each other anything. Yeah, I agree with
Even
you.
when they do,
100%.
they don't. But even when they do, they argue about what they're telling. Oh, that's
Facts.
not true. That
Facts.
doesn't work.
Facts.
You're
Facts.
wrong.
Facts. They don't listen to shit, and it's just arguing and arguing and arguing. You know what I mean? Nikisha, good one. Absolutely. When does Jade see Jasper though? Bro, this time traveling, maybe Jade is Christopher and Tabitha is Miranda. And there's a lot of theories that can come out too with the time traveling thing, right? Because now I know we've kind of touched on it a little bit, but now that we've seen this, we are going to have to dig deep into some time traveling stuff, right? We're really gonna have to dig deep into some time traveling stuff. But guys, it's been 2 hours, and I don't want to keep. I want to save it for Tuesday.
I can stay here for all day. I'm totally confused by everything right now.
The creator said season 3 is the end of the beginning. Any thoughts about after this episode? Ooh, Brian, you start first. I want to get a.
Oh, so I actually heard that he said it's the end of the beginning. So what does that actually put you guys? So I thought about that for a while. If it's the end of the beginning, so now we'll know where the story starts, but we have no idea where it goes. So they fail. Maybe they fail at getting back to the beginning and saving those kids and have to figure out another route. Or only a couple people get out and they have to figure out another way to do something different. That could be possible. So I can't wait to see what they mean by this, the end of the beginning. You know, where does it end? That's what's crazy.
I agree with you 100%. And the funny thing about it is, you know, we saw the beginning, right? Well, not the real beginning, but we saw the beginning, and now I think we're getting into like answers. Like we've got all the questions, right? That's why I think there's only going to be 5 seasons, because we got all the questions, right? Now they're going to bring in answer after answer after answer. Holy moly, this is tight. Why does Jade see Jasper though, bro? Okay, we said that already. And this one here. Why did Martin mention to Boyd, hurry, he is coming back soon? Who? What if it is the man in the yellow suit? And what if Martin is actually the boy in white trapped for decades?
I like that. Martin could be the boy in white.
Listen, you guys are giving us so bunch of things to think about right now. And this episode just did that too. Like, I was expecting, like I said, the calm before the storm, which it kind of was, but they made sure, hey guys, you want answers? Here's this. You want answers? Here's this.
Let me read this real quick. The end of the beginning is a phrase from a 1942 speech by Winston Churchill about the second battle of El Alamein. The full quote is, "Now this is not the end. It is not even the beginning of the end, but it is perhaps the end of the beginning."
Interesting.
So we're not the end. We're not even the beginning of the end, but maybe we're at the end of the beginning. So now you have the entire story put in front of you. And now where we go from here is kind of up to you.
Which is the beginning.
Yeah.
Right? Oh man, that's tight. I always ask for 2 extra seasonal. I want a creature season from Smiley's POV and a season from young Victor's point of view with Miranda.
But we might find out that point of view is just the same thing we're getting right now with Ethan.
Yeah, good point. But listen, I'm right there with you, Nikisha. The more from we get, the better. So if they want to spin this off to give us something, they give us a creature story or whatever, you know what I mean? Because like you said, they could actually go back and give us, Smiley's story, how Smiley became a creature, or where he was. Yeah, they could do so much things. Oh man. I know, Nikisha, at least one episode from the creature's perspective. You know what?
I think we need to know more about the creatures before we do that. Because if you give from their perspective and we find out later that the creatures are people from the past that did not succeed, that are cursed to stay in the town, we'll know too much.
I agree. And it's funny because I thought that we were getting to see the way the creatures were coming around with Fatima. Unfortunately, that's not the case. But now I got to ask, okay, so now the question is, if she is going to give birth, which it looks like she's going to, what happens to her?
Well, the baby obviously eats bodies, right? Eats blood and all the other stuff.
Oh, maybe the blood was for the baby and not Fatima.
But she has to ingest it to get to the baby. So what if she has the baby and the baby basically eats her?
Ooh. That's interesting. And then why does this kimono lady want the baby? Why was Fatima the one choose to have the baby? And I think I seen a video where it was like it had to do with a lot of women that couldn't have babies, which was Fatima. I think that was in the video I sent you there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that video because she was on point. Fatima still turn or she dies. Yeah, I'm still.
Baby has to eat her. I think somehow she's sacrificed. She's the sacrifice for the baby.
I think at least 6 seasons. The first book of Edgar Allan Poe, The Adventures of Arthur Pym, Kenny and Christie wrote up to chapter 6. I'd be okay with 6 seasons. 5-6 seasons. I'm absolutely fine with that. The more the better. To be honest with you. Maybe she's going to have a little baby creature to replace Smiley. That's what I was hearing too.
Oh, we lost one, so now we have to give birth to another one because the other one has died. They always have to be the same amount of monsters, no matter what.
And they always say in the town, if people die, then a new flock of people come, right? So definitely in season 3, with the amount of people that died, we're gonna get new people coming to the town in season 3. Was that the Faceless Girls video? She has great ideas. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That was it, Nikisha. Yes, you seen it too? It just popped up on my stream one night, on my feed one night before I was going to bed. I was like, all right, let me listen to this. And then I was like, ooh. Okay.
Genius ideas, and just so good when you are thoughtful. You listen about what's going on. You've written down things you've seen in the last two seasons. So this third season, you can pull something from season 1 that makes perfect sense. Like I feel like I brought my whiteboard down here so I can start writing things down.
Perfect. And I was gonna ask you too, like when we start from season 1, we're gonna need that whiteboard.
Oh yeah, we'll just keep it up every single week. We'll just have it up.
Facts. That's why I say I hope they don't give us too much answers by the end of the season, so that we can at least still theorize about some things. You know what I mean? Because now the point, like, I know time travel was a little bit of discussion, but now we got to actually really put time travel into effect, which explains the soldiers, the pilgrims and everything like that. So we definitely have to start adding time travel to a lot of our theories. Smiley was the creepiest, most antagonist monster of them all. I actually thought that he was the main monster and was surprised he was killed off. I guess the cowboy is the monster in charge now. Yeah, me too. And the cowboy isn't even as scary as Smiley was. Like, Smiley was a cool creature, you know what I
Talking
mean?
about that lady that says, "Hey Victor, you keep on visiting us here.
Yeah.
That was a
Yeah,
scary monster.
yeah,
The way
she's
she was so sweet and smiling at you, like, oh my god, she would
I
rip
agree.
my face off. Like,
I agree. Yeah, she has she's fine so much research. Yeah, she's done a lot of research on those videos, and I got to watch more because now I'm like, okay, you were kind of on point with what you sent there. What y'all think of the pace of this season? Seems a little bit slow. I could see where people say that. To me, it's not. To me, it's not because I'm invested in everything that's going on, right? And I know that even though there may seem like nothing is happening, trust me, there is a lot happening.
no matter what, there's some things that don't the plot doesn't get advanced, but there's character details that are going to matter later. And as we're seeing now, a lot of these details are coming back up.
Mm-hmm.
Idea if you didn't have Sarah, or didn't have Tabitha going with a Victor, that he was learn how to remember all these things, we wouldn't get any of that stuff. The whole time while he's going back and remembering the cars, it didn't really matter. But now we're finding out it really did matter.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. With Tilly gone, do we know the count we are on? Is there an opening for a new character? Yeah, I think there's an opening for a
It's that
few new
baby.
characters. Yeah. Time travel was already there. Boyd time traveled into the well. You're right, but I don't think we actually really knew it was like that kind of a time traveling thing, because a lot of people were speculating that maybe it was in his head, you know what I mean? Or maybe this and that, town was, but now we have actually proof that, okay, yeah, we got time traveling. But I agree with you. It
And
was
we now
always there.
know how to get through. You have
Yeah.
a gate to get through. And
Yes.
unfortunately, Julie's going to have to deal with it.
Julie,
Randall,
Randall, and
Maria.
Mari.
Yeah.
Yeah, those three. Wasn't there a story about a mother who had a child that died? Already two people will be coming with Dale and Tilly's death. I agree, 100%. I don't think any of the creatures are in charge. There's something greater. Absolutely, 100%. There is something greater.
There's an entity out there that's doing all this stuff.
Yeah. Said I disagree, Kick. I think this was the best, faster paced season. You doing, Cat?
I don't know. Season 1 was pretty fast. Season 2 was a little slower because when you got the people from the bus. Season 1, a lot of stuff happened.
I agree. And season 1 was the one where we got like more questions than any type of answers, and it was just like, what the hell is going on?
So what is this show? I don't know what the hell's going on exactly.
Facts. How are monsters birthed by humans, though, Trina? If that is the case, I would be disappointed. We're gonna find out.
That's not her baby. That's all we know. And
Yeah.
that no one else has sex with her, as a guy. So it didn't come from another human.
Yeah.
So it had to come from a monster or ghost.
Absolutely, 100%. A mother whose son died in the real world. Sometimes I think all these little details are meant to distract, like we are missing the forest for the trees, no pun intended. 100%. And I keep going back to this video where they keep saying that the answers are in plain sight. You know what I mean? And we be theorizing and we be breaking it down. And I think we're missing something. I really do think we're missing something.
Why not just the main thing? The idea that the trees, we're talking about the forest through the trees and all stuff. But now we know with the trees, why, we have faraway trees. And we also remember that Victor's been measuring the trees because they've been moving.
100%. 100%. Why are the trees moving? We we still need to find out about the bottles, the numbers in the bottles. I'm confirmed that they are dates now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At first I was thinking they weren't dates, or they could be something else, like musical notes and all that stuff that was going around. Those series were absolutely fine, but now I'm thinking that they might be
They must be
dates.
dates. Yeah.
Thought the writers forgot to write how Boyd got that rope before, so it kind of gives me hope that the writers have all this laid out and aren't just doing as they go. No, they're not. They're not. I believe they may be switching things around, you know what I mean? Because if you watch one of the interviews, when Julie got out, they said that was supposed to happen later, but they did it in that season, right? So they switched things around, but 100% they know
And then
from start to finish.
brought Julie back in during this episode. So though
Yeah.
you got out, you never really got out. That's why she's been kind of walking dazed, whatever. And now she's back in, coming out from there. Maybe she was only supposed to come out right then when they finally pulled her out.
And it's funny too, because there's a purpose why she got out, right? It may have been for Henry, but I thought it because Henry's not he helped Victor a little bit, but he's not really he's helping Jim and whatever, giving his experience. But it seems like there was something else. There was another reason why Tabitha got out, and I think we're gonna find out what that was too as well. Julie might not have her learner's permit, but she better buckle up for this ride. Facts. I love that, Trina. Excellent pun. I think Martin is Ethan when he said that it's scary, but the hero has to be brave, then immediately said he would go in with her. Yeah, it could be. It could be.
Wow.
Trees may symbolize all those who have died. Yeah, definitely. Frostodamus, I said the same thing. It makes sense. Yes, it does. Do you see the leaks for episode 9 and 10? I was just playing stupid. I know what's going to happen, but I'm not going to tell you guys. Well, don't tell us.
I don't want to know. I want
Me
to
neither.
enjoy watching 9.
Yeah, me too. I went down the rabbit hole, so I knew some of the stuff with Fatima. I think there's one more thing that I know is going to happen, right? But other than that, I don't want to know anything else. Nope, 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 nope. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm going to have some willpower not to watch these last two.
And it's hard because we watch a video, watch other people's opinions and all that stuff, but I don't want to know what's going to happen in episode 9 and 10. I don't.
Same here. And the problem that I have too is so the spoilers are out there, right? And then we're watching videos and people are making videos. How do we know they didn't see the spoilers and are giving us but making it seem like it's not a spoiler? Oh guys, this is what I think is going to happen, but you're actually giving us the spoiler. So I think I'm going to stop watching people's videos, to be honest with you, because I don't want anybody to spoil that crap for me. Tabitha was supposed to bring Henry and Acosta. Yeah, I believe that was it. I believe that too. But I also believe it's something else as well, Nikisha. I think it might be something else, right? Because she said she was down there all night watching those paintings and stuff like that. And I think she's going to remember something that she's seen in a painting. I really do.
That's going to put it all together.
Yes, Norma. Looked like the same outfit Jade arrived in.
People keep on saying that. Yeah.
Write that down, Brian. Write that down because we're gonna have to make sure we check that out when we watch the first episode again. Thank you for laughing at my jokes. It makes me happy to hear people laugh at my humor. Oh, you're funny, man. Don't worry about that. You got jokes for days. I appreciate it, And that's what I try to do too, right? Like when I'm here and I try to make jokes. I try to make people laugh. I can't see any of you guys, so I don't know if you're laughing or not. But that's what I try to do. You're right.
It gotta be a joyful experience. I mean, what's the point of having a chat if you're not going to have some fun?
Absolutely. No spoilers, please. 100% no spoilers. And I appreciate you for not spoiling it, even though you said you know what's going to happen. And to be honest with you, for your sake, I hope they're wrong, right? So that you can at least, enjoy it, right? Where it's like you read a spoiler and it's like, oh, I know what's going to happen. And then all of a sudden, boom. Wow, it doesn't happen. Yeah. He's such a good character. Who? Victor? Henry? Which one? Curiosity killed the cat. Yeah, I know. That's what it did to me, and I'm not letting that cat get killed this time. I'm not doing it. Nope.
It's a gift that keeps on giving because it keeps on giving you more and more stuff. Like I know what happened now already. And I'm like, oh, that's the craziest reveal ever. And you're like, I already knew for like the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Sad,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Like the baby thing, I was hiding that. I knew that I was hiding it. I didn't want to even mention that. Like, because the minute I switch up and said I'm not team baby anymore, oh, why? You know what I mean? All of a sudden you ain't team baby, why? So I didn't even want to do that. You know what I mean? I just kept saying team baby, team baby. And I was kind of hoping that there would still be no baby. But yeah, there's a baby. Hello, what a pun at Trina Clifton. We are missing the forest for the trees. That flew over most people's head. I hear you though. Not
No,
us. We
exactly.
got
It
it.
is. Yeah.
I'm not saying nothing, I swear. All I'm saying is things will go different from now. Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you, Zulinator. I had someone accuse me of knowing the story already. I took it as a compliment. Guess I'm just that smart. That's right. And listen, like I said, we've been on here since episode 1, and it's been nothing but theories. We're gonna get something right. We ain't stupid people. You know
Yeah,
what
I
I
mean,
mean?
some things are going to work out for you, and then there are other things that these big things that maybe they still know that people are going to think this, so they go a different way.
Absolutely. Just go back and watch my stream with Julie B and the other girl. I think is the Horror Night. I can't remember
Yeah,
her name, and I apologize for that.
because
Right?
she changes her name all the time. What you talking about?
She asked me, right, about Fatima, and I said that maybe they're gonna have to go on the run. And I always thought it was Elgin. I thought Elgin was gonna, hey, Fatima, I know some place where you have to go and take her there, which he did. So I pretty much called it, just maybe not the exact way it happened, but
Mhm.
they were like, how are you gonna get Fatima in that room? And I said, it's gonna be Elgin. Elgin's going to tell Fatima he knows some place for her to go. So yeah.
Because he's like, oh yeah, Ellis is down there. Go see
Yeah. Yeah.
Ellis. No, I'm just bigger than
No,
you. I'm going to tell you, you're going to stay down there. And there's 2 sets of doors you can't get through. How about that?
facts. Now I didn't know he was gonna go all kidnappy, scary, trying to molest a woman type stuff, right? I didn't know he was gonna go that far. Cause man, like
I mean, she started
that's
to
what
run. He didn't even look. He looked at her like,
yeah. And then fucking grabbed her leg. Like
drug her back down.
that's a woman's
Man.
worst nightmare, you know what I mean?
Oh.
So they actually did that. Whatever happened to Boyd's Parkinson's? So from what I heard is he did shake in a couple of episodes his hand shake, but I also think that maybe the worms
The
that he had
worms
in
got
him
him.
got rid of
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Papa Socks? He said, hey, panelists, all caught up now. Anyone think the bracelet is possibly connected to Martin since he recognized Julie? And Jim mentioned the night Julie was born again. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. So maybe Fatima is going to have the child that Tabitha needs to save. The entity makes Fatima unalive Tilly, so the town wants to unalive her and the baby. Hey,
Payback.
listen, you know what I mean? It's a bitch. Spider Venom, but he's been holding his arm maybe from the bullet or monster scratch about Boyd. Yeah, I think so. He said, yeah, I hope it's fake too. Yeah, I feel you. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. I did that once before. Someone's, when they told me that, oh, Fatima, the actress that played her, spoiled it. I had
I
itchy
say, wait,
trigger
I heard
fingers.
it. I was like, I'm definitely not listening now.
I had itchy trigger fingers, and I punched it in there. And the minute I got off
No.
the stream, I played
He
it.
got he went to sleep. He was laying in bed. He was tossing and turning, tossing and turning. And then he was like, I gotta know.
It's messed up because I said I'm like, I'm only gonna listen to a little bit. You know what I mean? I said I'm only gonna listen to a little bit.
That sounds like a dude said, just a tip. That's all. Just a tip. That's all.
Pretty much. I was like, I'm just gonna
Right.
listen to a little bit, and then it just ended up playing the whole thing, and I was like, damn. Jade was like, yo, man, your woman came to me.
He
Facts.
did say that. Oh my god. He said, hey, she a grown adult, bro. You better holler at your girl.
He said we could take this, we could settle this like some gentlemen, or we could turn this into some gangster shit. That's what he said. Evil Elgin.
Elgin, yeah.
Yeah.
If Jim was about anything about that life, he would say, "Oh no, we will take this some gangster shit right now."
Facts.
Say, Tilly ain't gonna be the only one about to be dead tonight. Keep talking to me like you crazy.
You know what? Fuck it. So I know there's gonna be a lot to talk about on Tuesday, and Julie will be there, so we can do it again. But Evil Elgin. So here's the thing. Is he okay? So if you look at, and I'm trying to say this in the nice way, because if you look at the stuff he's doing, yes, it's 100% evil. Like, what are you doing, bro? Right? But he thinks he's trying to help. And again, that goes back to the Sarah stuff where it's like, oh, she thought she was trying to help, and he's being manipulated by the woman, the kimono lady. So I don't know. Take it how you want to take it. I'm gonna say he's evil, but yeah,
evil because look, he has no excuse.
Yeah, I agree.
Then we know better. We even raised right. He was raised by his grandmother. He has no excuse. The grandmother tells you what to do. Oh no, baby, you don't do that. And guess what? He's doing all the things she told her not to do.
Facts.
I'm gonna go back to the episode where he first came and talked about his grandmother. I'm gonna write down all the things she said. It's gonna be line for line the thing that he did.
Facts. Hey, listen, bro. I tell you this. I remember one night I was sleeping and my TV just, like I was younger, right? My TV just popped on. And I remember I was watching TV before I went to bed, but it just popped on by itself one night. And it popped on like the Snowy channel, and then clicked off. Boy, I tell you, I didn't sleep the rest of that night. You know what I mean? And
I'm leaving. I wouldn't even be mad. I just would get up slowly and walk over to his other room. And I'm now leaving. I live down this couch. Right now, this is where I live.
That camera should have been tossed in the garbage the minute that picture popped out without me pressing a button. Oh no. Elgin, you take a big L for that, bro. You know what I mean?
I kicked him out of the barbecue. Man, I don't know, man. You no longer get to play spades with me. You ain't got nothing. There's nothing we doing together. No.
I thought we were making progress in these horror movies and shows, but Elgin just took us back 100 years with this, and he went even worse on this one, man. Oh,
well, it's time travel, so maybe he's from the past. That's all.
Facts. Well, he's the wrong color, bro. It's plain and simple, he's the wrong color. I think the bracelet is symbolic itself for a circle, a loop that repeats, and even the mistakes is important to. Hey, that makes good sense.
You think you're doing something different, but it's still the same thing going on.
Facts. And every one of them had the mistake in it, you know what I mean? And maybe that's showing people like somebody makes a mistake and that's why it keeps looping all the time, right? And we got to fix that mistake so that there is no more looping of what's going on. I'm nervous though because we know some of the messages people are told are evil. I hope they don't make Elgin unalive Fatima but trying to help her. Hey, Rondo broke it down the way we've all been broken it down. I think I said it before the stream started. I would not trust not one of them damn creatures in the show.
But that's what right. Christopher said, and what he get unalived real quick.
Yeah, he did. I still ain't trusting none of them. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Do I really want to live in a town I can't get out with creatures trying to eat me? If you're gonna unalive me because I didn't listen to you, then I wasn't meant to be there. I wasn't one of the chosen ones.
Exactly. I was chosen. My story ends right now. This is where it ends.
100%. Because you ain't getting me to go out no creepy forest. You ain't showing me no freaking seeing some lady that's all.
I don't care if the light came on when I walk into a room.
Facts.
I'm not going back into that room. That's just me.
Facts. 100%. They're not hackers. I think reviewers' girlfriends posted everything. Pretty sure there will be a lawsuit. Reviewers sign NDAs. I hope they do because, man, we got to stop that. And I say this all the time, and I'm going to say this again. mgmplus, if you watching, send it to us, bro. We ain't going to tell nobody.
The whole thing. I wouldn't say anything. Nothing.
Damn right. And I would know how to keep it to, whatever episode we are talking about instead of blabbing like 2 episodes ahead because I know what's going to happen. Listen, I for 2 weeks, it was like 2 weeks that I found out about the Fatima stuff and I just held it and I still, stuck with my guns. So said Nakisha, good theory. Absolutely was a good theory. With Julie time travel and the affecting the past future, there is bound to be RE. Yeah. No, I feel you.
Something.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but finish what you were saying there. Um, Ethan and Julie made the episode for me. Love the whole dialogue between the two of them. And I'm glad you did, and I thought the dialogue was good. But I'm gonna say it again, Papa Sauce. Fuck them kids, man. Fuck them kids. Randall told you not to go there, bro. He said, but okay.
But why trust Randall too?
Yeah, she had to.
He's another
right?
one. He's another exactly.
She had to. She had to because what we seen her do and the information that they found, she had to do what she did. I get it. I get it. But I would have probably took it. You kind of right. Seeing as that you don't want to go with me, yeah, you kind of right. Maybe I shouldn't go over there. They're hackers. They have episodes 9 and 10. Well, I don't want to know. I don't want to see it.
Whatever.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Keep that to yourself. Dude, a camera and a ghost are giving him instructions. I'm just saying.
That's
You know
what
what
I'm
I
saying.
mean?
Like, what is wrong with you? It's in the Black Person Handbook. We all have it, right?
Facts.
You keep it in your drawer, your desk drawer. You go back through, and you're like, wait a minute. It says I gotta. If I see 3 people running one way, I go the other. Okay. If a ghost is somewhere down the basement, I leave out the house. The ghost can have the house. It didn't matter. I was watching Haunted Mansion the other day, and you said, "Oh, there's black people here, right?" They're like, "Don't you think I tried to leave? I read the handbook. I know what to do. I'm not down here going for my health." They got me. They caught me. That's what it was. You know, we're not gonna just sit here trying to just let it happen. Elgin's just going along with it. He's not going through anything. No one's making him do anything. He just says, "Hey, they gave me a picture. Let me go do these things." And you don't deserve it. Elgin, you are a problem. I'm disappointed in you. Your grandmother's disappointing you. The culture's disappointing you. That's what it is. The culture is. We're all disappointed in you right now.
Couldn't have said it. Couldn't have said it better, brother. Definitely.
Detroit. Also, damn mind.
But Elgin said that his grandmother would have said the Camino lady was an
angel.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, hold on. I kind of swallowed something wrong. I get it. He's doing bad shit, but he thinks he's helping.
I don't know. But you know when you are doing something wrong to a lady, no matter what, you know what your goals, like you've been taught values. And if it's dragging a woman down the stairs, that's not a good value.
Yeah, facts, 100%. Even though you think you're helping, right? He could have tried to find another way to get her into that room, but nope. She was like, "Nah, I'm not going down there." And he said, "Yes, you are," and grabbed her and pulled her down there. That's when you were absolutely wrong. To thank you at Nikisha Moore. I think it's important as there was no reason to go back to remembering Julie's birth. Yeah, everything in this show is done for a reason. There is nothing in this show that is not done for reasons. So yes, if you're thinking that the Julie mention means something, 100%, it means something. I agree. But Elgin knows that she killed Tilly, and he thinks that he can help Fatima. I get it. I get it. And you guys,
not your place. I'm just saying
that too. And there's ways to help without grabbing someone and literally pulling them down into the room,
or
right?
listening to the ghost or the angel, whatever.
Ghost, yeah.
Oh, man. Real. Like, hey, you got to come up with a different plan, Angel. Just letting you know, and stop being so scary,
bro. When I think of angels, you know what I mean. I think of the halo, the wings, and everything.
Not like the bones and like scary as hell, popping out of nowhere. Like,
Kimono lady is no angel.
In pictures like this, I'm here. Fatima's right there, and Kimono lady is like right behind her. Like, hey, look, I'm here, talking to you. Oh, man.
Fatima finally seen the kimono lady, so yeah, it's getting deep. And how does Martin recognize Julie and she doesn't know him at Nikisha Moore? Guess she is either gonna go back in time or future to meet Martin, possibly. 100%. she's definitely gonna go there again.
She's gonna get her mother to the beginning.
Yeah. So there might be a way, because when Boyd went down there, he had to light the torch. So there might be a way for her to actually bring someone in there, because we've seen that she tried to bring Ethan and Ethan didn't go in there, right? So there might be a way for her to bring someone in there with her. It's interesting. I hope the story doesn't end with Ethan going back in time and changing events that caused the whole story to happen. I think there'll be elements to that, but I don't think that's what's going to happen.
My question is, if they end up saving and doing it all right and undoing the beginning, does that mean everyone who died actually lives again? Or
that's a good point too.
If you're dead, you're dead, or not. And maybe they save generations of people.
That's a good point too. And I do believe that we're gonna find out who Martin is. We're gonna find out who that dead body in the room was. We're gonna find out all of that stuff. I promise you. Because you see how this episode went back to the Boyd stuff. We're gonna get an episode next season or the season after that's gonna go back. And I believe those, because I think what they try to do is try to get you to forget a lot of things, right? So they'll have a season. Like next season, you'll get new questions, little bit of answers, but there's things that happen in this season that they probably won't touch
answer, and then all of a
until
sudden you get there.
And it's like, oh shoots, yeah, I forgot about that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I agree. My body, my choice, and I chose not to be chosen. I'm right there with you.
Exactly. Pro-choice. I'm pro-women. You choose what's going on, and if you choose to not have those babies, I'm okay with that too.
See, Nora said, but if Julie didn't listen to her gut, Boyd would have died. I get it. I said that. I said, you know what? Julie did need to be down there. I know me personally. Boyd, you're dead. I'm sorry, Boyd, you can die.
And Julie has, obviously, she hasn't been raised by anybody. So I'm not, no ancestors, no mom, no dad, no nothing, no grandma. Nobody raising her. She just been on her own. She even said that. She was like, ever since Thomas was going, I've been on my own, just doing shit. Yeah, so like, that's what's going on.
Yeah. You need help. Elgin is so we can see how Sarah was manipulated and empathize with them and human nature. That's what I'm saying, right? Because, and I said this earlier, I said, I think the kimono lady is what Sarah was hearing. We just didn't see it. We're seeing the voice with Elgin, right? We're seeing what it is. I think with Sarah, now maybe it wasn't the kimono lady. I think it could have been the bad entity, the big entity, right? And we can't see it. But the one that Elgin is, we get to see it. It's probably voices in his head. I know he sees it, but it's probably more voices in his head, but we're actually seeing what he's seeing. And we didn't get to see what Sarah saw because that would spoil something. Papa Martin is old and decrepit. Maybe should recognize him if he was younger. No, I agree with you 100%. It's definitely.
She probably see his face and know exactly what it is.
Yeah, I think it is somebody that she might know because the person said her name. So I believe it's someone we know. We just don't know who it is yet. Maybe it's someone that comes in season, because time travel, right? It could be someone that comes in the next season, right? Gets caught up and goes down there, disappears, and goes into the future or the past or whatever. It's there's so much things that can happen. We're gonna find out who it is. We need to thank Julie and Ethan for talking it out. Yeah, finally had a conversation. 100%.
We gotta thank Tabitha and Jim for being terrible parents, allowing your kids to go out in the middle of the damn everywhere all the time, every week. Thank you for being the worst parents we've ever seen.
Facts, 100%. Oh, you stay with your brother. I'm gonna go handle some stuff, and I get it. I think someone said, it's because nothing really happens during the day. But again, nothing maybe have happened now, but it's obviously that things did happen during the day because Julie's not Julie, Tabitha's dream when she saw that creature, that's during the day.
That's
So
true.
things do happen during the day. Randall and his redemption arc. Yeah, I think that's where they're gonna go with him probably. And we said it too because even though he's a dick, when things get down to it, he's the first one to jump into action. You know what I mean?
Everyone else is
So
like, we gonna stay over here. Let us know how it goes.
yeah, and Randall said, I'm gonna help. So he's brave, and I think he'll get a redemption arc. I also think Sarah will get a redemption arc too before she dies.
I think she dies for somebody again. Another person who dies for somebody.
I agree. Maybe this is the equality we asked for, black folks being just as dumb as everyone else. Equality? No, we don't need that one, Nikisha. We
We
don't
need to
need
have
that
one
type
for
of
ourselves.
equality.
Say no,
Facts.
no matter what,
Facts.
we figured it out. We stay.
Facts.
Yeah.
We have always been the ones that be screaming, "Don't go upstairs." You know what I mean? Get out the house. Don't open the door. You know what I mean? And Elgin is
Don't go
doing
back for her. You're out. Don't go back.
Facts. Elgin is doing everything we say not to do. Julie said that place was calling to her. Randall said the place raises his hairs on his neck. Julie decided to go in. Randall decided just not. I'm good with both. I love those Scooby Doo kids. Hey, you're right. Randall said no, and Julie went in because it was calling her. Maybe it's not really calling to Randall as it was calling to Julie, right? Because we see there's a reason why it was calling to Julie. She had to be there to put the rope down for Boyd. Oh,
Without that, he will be dead.
oh my gosh. Definitely a black guy through a YouTube person's eyes. Are there black writers on the show?
Could.
There could be. I know the showrunners are white, showrunners are definitely right, but there could be some black writers. And if there are, he should be saying, "No, we don't do that, brother." You got to give that to someone else because that's not what we do.
That just doesn't follow proper protocol. We don't do those things. We were taught since we were little. Just like all of us had to talk about how you deal with police when you pull you over. We all understand what to do in a scary situation. You hear something in the basement, something go clinking at nighttime. Guess what you do? Nothing. Go the opposite way.
Facts. I think Ethan is the key to figuring this out. A lot of his from creation has to be form of child mind. Absolutely, being thinking that since the first episode and the intro, Kier Sera. I agree with you 100%. And I also think that maybe his Chromonaucal story that he was telling in season 1, there's some information in that too as well. Do we think the Crovia Colony House was about the tarot cards reading or Elgin? You know what? I did see a video where it said the crow was trying to wake up Elgin because he was sleeping on the couch, and it wasn't really about the tarot cards. It was actually to wake up Elgin for some reason. So that could be a possibility. The scene where Fatima saw the kimono lady scared me a bit. Yeah, I know.
I wanted to jump, and I was like, "Nah, it's all right."
I was okay with everything except Victor's monologue about the puppet. Should have said it was like they were telling us instead of showing us. I was okay with it. I'm glad they did it that way. You know what I mean? I like the way they did it. You are like Randall. He's like, nope, facts. Facts. 100%. Nope, absolutely not.
And that's how you stay alive.
Facts. I've watched enough of the time travel BBC Doctor Who to see how this series is going to end. It's possible that we can actually, go. That's why I said we've got to start theorizing about time travel now, right? Because that's going to be a big part going forward.
I just don't think it's going to end anytime soon. Still.
Oh, not this season. That's for sure. No, I think probably again, if let's say there's 6 seasons, one of those seasons is going to be dedicated to the time travel stuff. You know what I mean? Dedicated to that. You're going to get other stuff happening too, but the main plot is going to be about time traveling stuff. I'm fairly suspicious of Tilly and the way she died. She seems to have had this aura. Remember when she first came to town, she started dancing almost as if she had returned. Watch my video. You're 100% correct on that one.
I think she's a
Maybe
witch.
he is Randall. Could be. She's definitely something that maybe was in the town before, was happy to get back, or like you said, a witch because of tarot cards and everything. So I agree. Ethan will go back in time and change events from the first episode, and everyone lives. Okay. We got to thank Henry for telling Jim to shut the fuck up. I agree 100%. Henry, thank you for telling Jim to shut the fuck up and hopefully giving Jim a different perspective on things. And now maybe he'll be fucking supportive of what his wife is going through. Right, because all of this arguing, and you see, and that's why I was getting so pissed off with Jim. I'm like, bro, are you really sitting there and trying to make it seem like whatever she was seeing or whatever she was going through wasn't happening? Like, are you really trying to brush it off like that? But then Henry said, it's because you were scared.
And you expect that you're going to use people the way you want to use them.
Yeah.
Instead of being what they need.
Exactly. And each of the people have and each of the people here have ancestors from this place. They were married at a multicultural society like Atlantis, maybe. Oh, white. Okay, I got you. Some dark forces came and the people scattered the earth. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so how do you explain Diddy then?
Take that.
Diddy's a punk. And the final one, or well, two more before we go, because we're going to close it up, guys. And just make sure to check us out on Tuesday night, 8 o'clock EST. We are going to break this down even better than we did tonight. Then when she dies, Tilly, it was if she saw it coming, telling Fatima to run from who? Elgin, Kimono Lady, Man in Yellow, or the town residents, Cryptic, almost as if she knows the future. You are correct. She did tell him to run, and now we can theorize on who or where. Because I always said,
where was she saying run? She was saying run, not from everyone coming to get her, not from the town. She's saying run from him.
Elgin.
From Elgin.
Yeah, I agree. Amen. Jim, take a seat. Stop treating Tabitha like a child. Rounds of drinks for Henry. You were scared, loved it. I hope Jim is still sitting at the table next episode, for real. Thank y'all. This was a lot of fun. See you next Tuesday. Absolutely. Glad you can make it. Make sure to check us out. Maybe she's from the future and she gets excited because she found a way to get in. I agree. 100%. There's definitely something to that. And she said bye. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Like I said, this shit is amazing that you guys come in here and chill with us and watch this show and theorize with
Some
it.
of these great theories and talking about it. So we're not the only ones sitting there talking to our TV.
Absolutely. 100%. Brian, tell the people where they can find you, sir.
Hey, I'm 1/3 of Spoiler Kings. We are doing TV shows. We're doing The Penguin right now. We're going to stop doing that. I'm going to record Silo season 1 summary, just kind of talking through all that, getting ready for season 2 of Silo. We will be breaking down Silo very soon. Please check out our video we did for the trailer reaction for season 2's trailer, and we'll be releasing that video on Monday, and we'll be doing the review every week, probably Thursday, talking about what happened that previous week for Silo. So thanks for having me here, Nzo. It's so great.
Oh, I appreciate you for being here, man. Always a pleasure. Make sure to check out his channel all day, every day. Spoiler Kings. These guys do some great stuff over there. I am Bigger Ford Entertainment. Also, make sure to check out Julie B Deep Dives channel. And we also have a Night of Horrors channel. She was on the stream with us that night. There's some great content creators out there, man, talking about this show. And if you guys like 9-hour streams, well, Julie be doing that.
I was like, how? I went to work, came back from work, and she was still streaming.
Yeah, I know, right? But nah, I'm not doing that. Street Dreams have a special Sunday. Thank you very much. I keep hearing about Silo. Is it any good? Yeah, he said it's good.
Excellent. It is excellent. I saw the first episode and I fell in love with that show. It is so good. I can't wait to even talk about it right now.
Absolutely. This channel and Julie's channel, they're in the description, so make sure to check that out. I know half of you guys come from her channel anyways, but again, I always appreciate it. And like I said, Tuesday night, 8 o'clock EST, 7 PST, we will be back and we were going to have some real fun with this one. Once again, guys, peace, love, and hair grease, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Whatever is inside me, it's still there. What if it happens again? I killed someone.
We need help! Help! I need help!
Anyone see anything?
Hiding every night from those things, that's one thing. This is something that people are gonna have to blame someone for.
I feel like something wants me to go in here.
We can go in together if you want. Ready?